All right, welcome in. Thank you for agreeing to do this with me and for being here. Um, what we're going to do right now is a user testing experience of a prototype that I have designed. We'll do, as a first step, we'll just chat. I'll get to know you a little better. And then, as a secondary thing, I'm going to show you the prototype. The goal here is to see it through your eyes, through a fresh new perspective with no biases and genuine feedback. Okay? There's no right or wrong answer here. You're just testing something out. But before we dive into actually doing the user testing from the prototype, I would like to learn a little bit about you. So, what have you been doing the past couple of days?
I've been studying for finals. I've been working, mostly in the afternoons, and working out, mostly in the mornings.
All right, so if you remember an experience where you engaged in the political scene, or you got politically engaged, or you saw something on social media that triggered you
In the past days?
in the past couple of days, or generally in the past.
In the past, in general, I have been involved with drafting some policies, some political policies. I don't follow the political scene too tightly. I mostly follow when it's election season. Um, so I have not been following that much. I haven't been following the scene.
Okay, and talk to me about one time where you felt the need to maybe get politically active, and if there was a tool for you to make that happen.
Um, I remember when I was in school, many times we were talking about controversial topics and figuring out ways in which we could kind of create change. And the question that always comes up is, okay, who do we talk to? So you have the teachers, but then the teachers need to teach you how to get out into the world and find the right people to talk to, because the network is the number one thing that's going to help you make change. So yeah, whenever that happens, I usually just look up applications and websites and just entities that help kind of vouch for a cause. But
Yeah.
if there isn't a way, then probably send a letter.
Okay, so very interesting. So letters you think are could be an effective way of getting a message across, perhaps to someone politically of authority to do so.
Yeah, an email most likely, and then if an email is not the best option, then go to a written letter, which is just not as usual anymore.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and dive into the prototype I have designed. Before we do that, just know this is user testing once again. So go through it. I'm not going to be talking, I'll just be observing, kind of guiding you. But just try to think out loud, see how it feels, see the flow of it, and just have fun and just think out loud. Again, there's no right or wrong answer here, and no expectations. I just want to see your genuine feedback and perspective. All right. Where is it? Oh, right here. Over here. Beautiful. So feel free to move from one page to the
Welcome
other.
to Politified. Help us locate the elected officials closer to you. Okay, so I click there. Can I choose something on the map? Okay, I'm just guessing I'm choosing something on the map.
Yeah, perhaps you could choose something on the map.
Okay, so when I click
So there are filters.
apply filters. How can I apply filters?
This is just a low.
Okay, so
this
there's
is,
no.
This is just a prototype.
So there's no way I can enter a zip code or stay here, right?
No, but there will be an option eventually. That's the vision.
Okay, so I'm guessing that gives me the elected officials closer to me.
If you mind, go back to the first one. How what is another way of you tapping? Maybe the functionality of the screen. How else can you move around
Um,
besides the arrows, of course?
well, it seems like I can subscribe and I can move through the tabs at the bottom.
All right.
So I'll just go to notifications.
Okay.
Lorm Dolores. Okay, so probably that's like a follower, or I have a message. So okay, so there's a heart. So I'm guessing someone liked something that I posted. So I'm just gonna go to. Oh, there's also an inbox. Contact, add to list, connect with your elected officials. So okay, so when I put the zip code, I guess this is what comes out because that's the officials in my local community. So I can contact the name and the post. Is that their bio?
How does that feel?
I would like to see maybe a picture of that person. A lot of the times people connect with others through physical appearance. I mean, also, racially who you're talking to. So, kind of like their ethnicity and their
Good.
background. So,
Good.
say
Maybe,
something.
see if you can interact with in another. You can have another interaction with the screen.
So I would like to say something, but then I'm wondering, can everyone just say something to this dude? Because, okay, is he going to have like maybe 10,000 people text him?
This is a great question. So I guess your concern is what is the method for someone getting identified?
Yeah, I mean, do they even respond to you? Because you're just, I could literally say I could say good morning to this dude, and
so what goes, what passes through?
Yeah, do I have prerequisites to contact him? Like, is there like a form where I have to like fill out certain information to get a priority in his inbox?
Okay, go ahead and keep exploring with the contact page and see what else you can find there.
The biography, political agenda. I like the political agenda. The history is good to have reference of the person. Um, get engaged. So that's the search page. Latest electoral data. Party one. Okay, that's good to have because it's good to get information. Live conversations I really like. Ways to get engaged near you. I really like that. And I'm guessing here I'm gonna have people that I would like to have people who are engaged in my community. Maybe, you know, a neighbor that lives 3 blocks away is running this political, I don't know, campaign or, petition, and they're asking for people in the neighborhood to join a certain action. Because if I want to get engaged, maybe, okay, this tells me what's happening, but okay, maybe who's doing it. So maybe I would talk to the person.
So a more detailed, thorough description of the activities going on, so you can actually decide if you want to engage or not.
Yeah, and I like the zip code thing because I would probably not just look for. I would not look only within my own local community. Maybe instead of it saying help us locate the elected official closer to you, maybe ask, okay, what area are you looking for right now? Because maybe I'm looking to make change in San Francisco and I live in San Mateo, and I want to look in the San Francisco vicinity and find the people who are there, because I don't think change happens very locally, unless it has to do with a local problem. But usually, for me, I would probably deal with a problem or a challenge or opportunity that could be in any location. So it would be nice to have.
So I'm hearing the ability to not only kind of put the actual location at that time, but select what city or
Yeah. I mean, it just makes it clearer who the audience is, because as an audience, am I a person who wants to get engaged in my local community, because there are apps that give you the news and the latest news and the updates of your neighborhood, but I'm not that crazy on my neighborhood. Like, I don't really need to know much about my neighborhood. That's not what I'm interested in.
you would like to be able to view the political activity of other neighborhoods.
Of where I'm interested, even if it's like in Oregon, or even if it's in.
Of course, so based on interest.
Yeah, so if
Based
this is
on-
for the entire state of California, for example, where am I looking to find the elected officials?
Okay, one last thing for interactions. On the main page, how would you subscribe? If you were to subscribe.
I would subscribe up here.
Okay.
The thing is,
go ahead and interact with it as you wish and see what happens. Where it says subscribe, maybe that would work. Interesting.
maybe there's another page to subscribe.
Okay.
It's not letting me subscribe, but
Okay,
I would say that
yes,
there
sorry.
could be a more clarifying call to action. You know, why would I want to subscribe? Subscribe to get emails from officials. Subscribe to get emails about actions that are happening. You know, why would I subscribe? You know, if I could just use this without
Yes.
needing to subscribe, do I have to subscribe to make a profile? Is that a prerequisite, or can it just be like a guest in the app? And
Very good questions. Interesting. I don't particularly have a solution or an answer. The purpose of the subscribe button over here was to keep the members informed of updates happening on the app, of new features, of things like that. Not necessarily politicians' actions. This is subscribe to the app. But we're open, very open to how that could work for you.
yeah, I'm thinking it sometimes in a lot of apps you subscribe because they are technologically based, and you want to see the newest features. But this feels more like a social media, not social media, but it's a type of it helps for social interaction. It kind of facilitates social interaction. So usually in apps like that, which is like Instagram and other apps, I make a profile, and you know, in the app store there are updates that let me know, okay, what has been updated in the software of the app.
Beautiful. Okay, so if we can go back and reflect on your experience and interaction, particularly the interaction with this interface, with this prototype, what is something that you liked
I like
from
the
this
fact that
experience?
I can I don't have to Google all the information. I can get it all here. I like that it's gathered. I like the fact that it gives me the latest news. Yes, I like that it's giving me the latest electoral data. I like that it's giving me the conversations. I like that it's live conversations, because a lot of the times I don't know where to look to find the live conversations. Like, do I go to this website or CNN? You know,
Yeah.
what website do I use?
Very good.
I would say, as feedback, what makes people want to go here and not look for these people online? You know, is there something that links people here? Is this like a hub where people meet? Because this is a people app. So what does this offer to the people that are in here? You know, because I can look up someone and find their biography and their latest work, but you know.
Yeah, very good. So something I would like to know, something that didn't really work for you while you were interacting, something that did not work as in terms of functionality of the app in terms of something that you thought was missing, or something that you would change, or you would like to see that is not there now?
I had just a tiny issue with the subscribe button.
Yeah.
In general, I would probably not start with the zip code as the first page, just because a lot of these apps, when you open, you just want to see the feed. Like, I just want to, instead of having the latest electoral news as the third page, I would have it as the first page, and then the rest would be more later actions. Like, if I am looking for something specific, I will click on these.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.